Alison asked, "Good morning, Shifu. Could you explain the meaning of Wu Shen Fa Ren? Is it another way of saying Nibbana? Thank you." Yeah, I have explained this before actually in some other classes. In a nutshell, yes. Yeah, in a nutshell, yes. More or less that. So this Wu Shen Fa Ren, the Wu Shen Fa is a term, Wu Shen Fa. So Fa is talking about phenomena, yeah, so things, okay? Loosely we can say things, more correctly phenomena. So Wu Shen Fa is referring to the unborn element or unborn phenomena. Yeah. So what is unborn phenomena is Nibbana. So Wu Shen Fa Ren, this Ren in modern usage is always about enduring. Yeah. Oh, it's about enduring. It's about bearing with something. But when we look at the sutras, right, the word Ren has another meaning, which is to accept, to experience. Yeah. So Wu Shen Fa Ren basically is the experience or the attainment of the unborn element Nibbana. Yeah. So so we usually see the phrase 证得无生法忍. Yeah, that means you attain enlightenment. Yeah. So sometimes shortened to 无生忍. Sometimes shortened to 无生忍. Yeah. We being unenlightened, our mind, we can say we live amidst arising and ceasing. Yeah, we can understand something that arises, something that ceases. This one we can understand. Yeah. Now Buddha tells us there's something that is not born, and so there's no ceasing, no dying. That maybe not so easy to understand. Yeah. Why? Because in our day-to-day interaction, there's things that arise, things that cease. Yeah? Things that arise, things that cease. So that is easy to understand. But when we say that we live amidst arising and ceasing, what's the implication? The implication is that there's really something substantial that arises, really something substantial that ceases. Something substantial that is born, something substantial that dies. Something substantial that we gain, something substantial that we lose. And because we think that things are substantial, then there's something substantial to arise and cease, gain and loss. And if it's something pleasant, we really think that there's something substantially pleasant, inherently pleasant, that we gain or lose. And if it's something substantial, something inherent that we gain, are you happy? Happy or not? Say yes. Of course, happy lah. Huh? Yeah. If you, I always want to say win 4D. Then people think, oh, this monk always talk about 4D. I have to talk about 4D because that is something that you can understand. If I talk about something that you don't understand, then your eyes will glaze over. Yeah. Just like Buddha, it's not that Buddha like to do farming. Yeah, but because he keep meeting farmers, so he had to talk about farming. It's not that he like to go to war. Yeah, he never go to war. He was trained because he's a warrior. He was trained in the arts of warfare, yeah, battle. But he's not interested in that. But you find that he oftentimes talk about it because he meet kings, he meet princes, and things like that. So imagine something that you achieved. Yeah, you gain. Yeah, maybe you gain a promotion. Yeah, or maybe like some of our younger participants. Yeah, they find a new job. Yeah, yeah. If you are working fine at your current job, and you are not looking for a new job, and then suddenly somebody come and offer you a new job, what are the reasons why you will take it up? Is it because the new place offer you a higher pay, or is it because it offer you a lower pay?
Higher pay.
Usually it's because of a higher pay, right? Quite clearly. Is it because the company offer you a lower position or higher position?
Higher position usually.
Usually it must be a higher position. If you are already a senior manager, then the headhunter come and call you. Let's say Marcel. Hello, Marcel. Yeah, we talked before. Yeah. So yeah, remember I told you that there's something around the corner. Yeah, so my client would like to follow up with you. Yeah, so just a bit more detail. Yeah, I understand that you're now working as a senior manager in your company's R&D division. We'd like to offer my client would like to offer you a position of associate software engineer. Huh? Yeah, there are two positions. One is junior technical officer, and one is associate software engineer. Yeah, and there will be a pay cut as well. And then the boss is also very shitty. And I understand that you're now on 5-day work week. The new place you'll be on a 6-day work week. Yeah, hours are quite good. Oh, last time used to be 10 hours a day. Now it's about 9.5 hours. Yeah, sometimes Sunday have to work. Oh, you'll be like, wait, yeah, hey hunter. Yeah, what kind of headhunter are you? Right. So we wouldn't take up such a job offer. Like how is that an offer? It's a job sabo. So if you're given such an offer, what are your thoughts? Would you be happy? You wouldn't be happy, right? You'd be like, wow, Piang, what is this? Huh? Yeah, you may feel insulted as well. Yeah. You may just put down the phone, don't even bother saying anything. And after look through the name list, block. Yeah. But if you look at it and understand that it's not that real, not that substantial, maybe you don't mind. Yeah, maybe you don't mind. What is one example that we can understand that is not so real, that not so substantial? So for example, maybe you're playing chess with your niece or nephew, and your niece and nephew, let's say, is like 8 years old. Yeah, P2. So your niece and nephew barely know how to play chess. Yeah? So you teach her how to play chess, and then your niece and nephew uh, uh, because still learning, so bound to lose. So you willingly let your niece and nephew take your rook, take your queen, yeah, to show your niece how to defeat you. So in a way, you are actually taking up a lower offer. You're lowering yourself, isn't it? From a position of superiority, of winning, to a position of losing. Yeah. Do y'all do that for your nieces and nephew? I hope y'all do that. Or are you all the kind of auntie uncle who policy? When you play with your niece and nephew, trash them. Yeah. Every game trash them. 10-0. Every niece and nephew cry. I say, cry what? I'm training you to be tough. You think you go outside, people will let you win? You hope that I let you win, right? No. This is for real. That's yeah. That's the thing. We live in the midst of grasping onto everything as real, even though it is arising and ceasing. It's insubstantial. Yeah. We don't see that it is insubstantial. We think that it's substantial. Now the Buddha tells us that even in the midst of all this arising and ceasing, all the things that is arising and ceasing has another facet to it. It has the facet of none arising and none ceasing. Yeah. And it is the fact that there's nothing substantial in it. Yeah. This insubstantiality is unborn, unarising, unceasing. Yeah. We can call it Nibbana element. We can call it emptiness. We can call it ultimate reality. Yeah. This is always present. It's not that you are. It's not that you attain enlightenment, then you obtain it. No. If you can obtain that way, that means it's arising and ceasing. But it's always the way things are. It's just that we don't see it. So from not seeing to seeing is like as though you are obtaining something, but nothing is obtained. Yeah, nothing is obtained, nothing is achieved. So there's no arising, no ceasing, nothing substantially pure or impure, no gain, no loss. Yeah. Then if you can attain to this element and abide in it amidst samsara, then you have entered nirvana. Good morning, Shifu. Danny asks, when you say nothing substantial arises, are you referring to our mental projection of the object phenomena? For example, a mountain is substantial in a conventional sense, but our mental projection of the mountain is just a mental projection, regardless of how majestic the mountain. So yes, this is one level of it. This is from the Yogacara angle. Yogacara angle, there's something outside, but our discrimination is unreal. 唯是 依他起 外面 the thing outside is 依他起 yeah but we cannot see the 依他起 we cannot see the thing outside. We see it through our senses, through our consciousness. Yeah, 示意显现 yeah, in our mind, when we come into contact, then something that is similar arises. 示意显现 the 意 refers to the thing outside. So something that is similar to the thing outside arises in us. Then we 虚妄分别 we falsely discriminate it. Yeah. Discriminate in what way? Discriminate what we perceive to be real, to be substantial. 执为有体性 yeah, 执为实有 so we grasp onto it as though it's real. Then it becomes 遍计所知 yeah. So this is what you describe is this angle. So the other angle is the 中观 emptiness. Emptiness is even the thing outside is insubstantial. Yeah, the majesticness of the mountain is also insubstantial. Yeah, no, in Dhamma Sutra it talk about 大山王 yeah, that if it's truly a great mountain, then it's not then Buddha will not call it a great mountain. But because it's not a great mountain, that's why it's called a great mountain. When we say that it's insubstantial, it seems to violate our common sense. Common sense is mountain is very big. So it's very majestic, it's very substantial. But the mountain itself comprises a lot of things that's not mountain. Apart from the soil, from the grain, from the sand, from the and depending on what kind of mountain, if it's a rocky mountain, then there's a lot of elements, right? A lot of minerals and things like that. If it's Singapore, Bukit Timah mountain, that one is molehill, not mountain. Yeah, yeah. Then there are also trees on top. Yeah. So if you take all these things apart, can you find a mountain? Also cannot find a mountain. Whatever mountain there is depends on a lot of other things. There's no mountain that exists by itself. That's why there's the saying, right? The first stage, 见山是山，见水是水. Then the second stage, 见山不是山，见水不是水. Then the third stage, 见山还是山，见水还是水. Oh wait, Lin Toy, do you understand? Lin Toy best. Lin Toy is thinking, what you say is don't know, I don't know what you say. All the way is she jumps straight to the second stage. Yeah. So the saying is the first stage, we see the mountain is mountain, see the water is water. Or rather river. The sui actually refers to river. Then second stage, 见山不是山，见水不是水. Second stage, you see the mountain, you don't see a mountain. You see that the mountain is not mountain. Then you see the water, it's not water. Second stage. Third stage, you see the mountain is still mountain. See the water is still water. Can you understand? Oh, good. Okay, you explain to the rest. So we can contemplate in this way. Yeah, we can contemplate in this way. Whatever that we are happy or not happy with, you can go and contemplate. Is it because we think it's real, it's substantial? Don't we go from another angle. Yeah, there are many angles, to do contemplation. Yeah, don't think, how about today the angle different? Yeah, there are different angles. Yeah. So this angle is, you don't assume that it's substantial or insubstantial. You go and question yourself. Whenever you get upset or whenever you are happy, is it over something that's substantial or insubstantial? More often than not, it's probably something substantial. Something that you think is very real. Yeah. Something that you think is very real. Then you can go and contemplate and think about how now, is it still happening? Now, does it still exist? Then you tell Sifu, Sifu, you see, my goba is very real, it's still here. I don't have goba, so I just anyhow take one thing and do y'all feel it's funny? Sifu always come out with this kind of funny example. You feel it's funny because you already have a goba in your mind. So when you see this, it doesn't fit in with your goba in your mind. So you find it's funny. I don't know whether you understand this. So we already grasp onto the name goba associated with something, and we think that the word goba is real. So our grasping is at many levels. Yeah, Yogacara, angle of attack, attacks at our conceptual level. Yeah. The moment you hear gold bar, you think of something shiny, yellowish, and metallic. Then black color. How come Sifu? Yeah, so it doesn't match with the gold bar in your mind. Before you even see the gold bar outside, you already have a gold bar in your mind. But let's say if this is a real gold bar, then you really think that you are seeing the gold bar outside. But actually, you already have a gold bar in your mind, and it matches more or less with the gold bar in your mind. So you think that you are seeing the gold bar outside, but actually all the while you are seeing a gold bar in your mind. So in the end, there are three gold bar, one that is outside, one that is previously in your mind, and then the one that you perceive. And you think that is only one thing. So now you swap gold bar with the person you like. Before you see the person, you already have the idea of the person you like. Then there's the person that you think you like appear. Then you perceive that person. Then the perception is what you think you like. But actually there are three person that you think you like. So which one is the one that you like? If any of them is substantial, then the other two is not substantial. If all of them are substantial, then there are three persons. So which one is real? So none of them must be real. Cannot be real at all. There's something that is quite real, which is a Bodhi tree. There's a Bodhi tree in my parents' place. We are moving, my mom is moving out. So that not so real, but real Bodhi tree is quite really firmly planted in the ground. So trying to look for somebody who knows a bit about plants to help us move it out. And also maybe you all can help spread the word. Whoever would like to adopt a Bodhi tree can let me know. Then we can somehow arrange to let you have the not so real but real Bodhi tree. Yeah, and on top of that, bonus. The interesting thing about moving places, right, is that you uncover a lot of surprise. Yeah, so we found a lot of books, Dharma books, a lot of Dharma books, a lot of things. So in a short span of time, we are not, and especially now COVID-19, very difficult to move things around to let people see. So my sisters, they have very kindly did all the legwork, took photos of all the Dharma books. Thanks to mainly, I would say mainly thanks to our father. Yeah, a small part maybe my mother, but mostly my father. My father, everywhere he goes, oh, Dharma book, good, bring back, but never read. Oh, this one is so good. Oh, that one also good. Buddha image. Oh, this one very good. Oh, that one very good. So our house is like a mini temple. Yeah. So they have taken photos, put up into a Google photo gallery, and then also listed down all the books, the title in a Google sheet. So I'll post it later on in Facebook. You all can take a look, and then let me know those who are interested. Both the trees and the books, and I don't know whether other Tsaparang there also. Okay, so Phyllis, right? Is it the four extremes: existence, non-existence, both existence and non-existence, neither existence nor non-existence? Is that the four? Is it the four extremes? Relating to what we are talking about? Well, for for most people, we grasp onto existence, mainly to existence. Yeah, existence meaning that things exist. that things exist independently, substantially by themselves. Yeah. There are those ascetics in the Buddha's time who grasp onto non-existence, nihilation, yeah, nihilistic view. Yeah. But yes, in the Indian, in the sutra, you always see this. Yeah, 有无非有非无，既有既无。Yeah, so that's the four permutation. But the part that we were talking about just now is mainly dealing with existence and non-existence. So because the teaching on emptiness, 缘起有自性空. But of course, teaching of emptiness can help to overcome these four extremes also. Okay, can so Danny, yes.
One quick question. So in this case, the four extremes, you say extreme, that means these are the even four is not the middle path, is it?
Huh?
So the even number four, neither existence nor no existence, this is not the middle path, right? Because it says that this is the four extremes.
Yep. Because neither existence or non-existence is what it's not what most people think. Yeah. Emptiness is not number four. Yeah. Emptiness is not number four. Yeah. Emptiness is asserting that there is existence, but the existence is dependent arising. But at the same time, this kind of dependent arising existence is empty in nature. Yeah. So it is not, emptiness is not number four. Emptiness is not number four. This four extreme is actually part of a set of, I think, 14 questions that the Buddha don't answer. Yeah, 实事无记. Yeah, or like basically these are questions that is meaningless. Yeah, to ask whether the self exists, to ask whether the self don't exist, to ask whether the self exists and not exist, to ask whether the self both neither exist nor not exist. Yeah. So you can understand why I don't know whether this sounds racist to say that Indians are good in mathematics. But I don't mean to be racist, but this is more or less quite a observable fact. Yeah, they are very good in maths. Yeah, in my course, they maths, computing, this kind of things, they're very good. Yeah. A lot of times when we have projects last time, we look at it, oh, I did this in high school. Oh, how to compete. Yeah. Oh, okay.
谢谢师父。
愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿得智慧真明了，
愿得智慧真明了，
普愿罪障悉消除，
普愿罪障悉消除，
世世常行菩萨道。
世世常行菩萨道。
阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛。
Till we meet again, may be guided and protected by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And as always,
乖乖
have an unreal day ahead. Okay, take care, stay safe.
Thank you, 师父。
Bye.
Thank you.